Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Wednesday, January 2nd, 1884. Rakhal, Latu, Harish, Ramlal and M had been staying with the Master, Sri Ramakrishna, at Temple Garden. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, M found Master on the west porch of his room, engaged in conversation with a tantric devotee. The tantric was wearing an ochre cloth. Sri Ramakrishna asked him to sit by his side. Perhaps the master intended to instruct him through his talk with the tantric devotee. Mahima Chakravarti had sent the letter to the master. Rakha, Latu, Harish, Ramlal and M had been staying. They had been, means some time has already passed that they have been staying with the master. See, it is essential whenever a leisure comes, just like we see in the West, little leisure means they go for picnics and sightseeing and enjoyments. Weekends, they are not to be seen, not to be traced out. Can we not have the same with some spiritual center? Leave the children to play there, somewhere nearby or within the ashram or temple, or in some place where they can, under trees and plants, they can sit and play. Give them some play articles also, keep them engaged. They will have a samskara of having seen and an existence of a spiritual world, a religious world. So to that extent, the parents can sacrifice to do this and take them to such a place that they are able to silently sit and observe the whole thing beautifully. It's a giving samskara to the children, and we will be highly benefited. Instead of entering the world with the children and family, they enter into a world of spiritual existence. What a difference it creates. They are evolving, parents are evolving, children are going behind. Just like a bird when it starts flying little by little, wings are strong enough, the bird will push. It doesn't allow it to be in the nest. The mother bird wants it to jump out of the nest. It's going to fall on the ground. The nest is on the tree. But the wings, the falling bird starts beating the wings. It lands beautifully. Though it has never, but it doesn't know how to fly. Little by little it jumps here, there, beating the wings. The mother will be watching, and it will be taking little higher steps, so that the child will be able to fly and within a few weeks you will see it is equally competent with the mother to fly here and there, search for its food, eat, move about, independent of mother. Like that, we have to make our own children and family and new future generation to move towards away. We cannot detach them from the tremendous force of the materialism that is going on. A child is born with mobile cell phone by the side, and the eyes it opens, it doesn't see the parents anymore. Its whole eye is on the constantly changing cell phone in the parent's hand. It gets tempted because colorful things are coming when everything is stagnant and not moving. Parents are sitting there as they are. Color doesn't change, movements do not change. In the cell phone, everything is changing. It is activating the senses, but in the wrong way. So, mother used to sit and sing and show many things to the child to bring it up in the proper direction. Now, child is going to silent, doesn't matter, let it have the cell phone, it doesn't understand anything. But the samskaras given can never be taken out again. When it comes to the old age, when he is no more able to lift the cell phone in the hand, still the whole attention is there on the what could be coming, what would have happened to a serial, that worldly serials. This will be with that awareness they die. How did we bring up the children? How did the future generation come? We give the samskaras of hatred, dislike, selfishness, protect yourself, have privacy, all these things. Be one with others, have no privacy, nobody teaches. Love all. Care for everyone. Nobody says, don't care for anyone. Follow your own path. Be independent. What would be the whole picture? Extreme materialism when it is moving. We must counteract a higher force to bring everything under proper condition. We need external world. We are living in it. We can't neglect. At the same time, if we leave the spiritual awarenesses, spiritual consciousness, and be in the world, we are not anchored. We will flow away with the current and get lost. So we want our children at least not to get lost in this world. Live a happy life of what elders have lived, present people are living, same joys and same peace, but not being carried away by it, willfully swimming joyfully in the same current, without being affected by it. Just like a boat is floating in the floods. Safe, the inner person is there. Same flood, another being is carried away by the current. One is going peacefully sitting on the boat. This is the difference it makes. Sri Ramakrishna wants those things to happen. And see how he has asked these people. See that your presence here will not be disturbing. Bring your own cook. He's telling to him. And then telling, have you made all the arrangements at home? They will not find any difficulty. Have you consoled them? I'll be staying for a fortnight there and coming. Anything you want, I've made all the arrangements, these people will look out for, these people will serve you. Every arrangement is done that they happily bless and send the person for Ekanta. There is no conflict. There is no, Sri Vivekananda used to tell, line of least resistance. Move through the line of least resistance. No conflict, no contradictions, no ill will. I'm not going to consoling them, everything clear. Be transparent and make them understand the need of spiritual. The more time you spend in Ekanta once in a way, whenever you get, even weekends, if you can spend with these people or in the spiritual atmosphere, you will see you will be able to tolerate all odds of life and give love in return to the pains that you get from this world. In family, conflicts are, we are not able to give love independent of their being my subjects. That is, subjection. Be subjected to me, I will. That love me, I will give you love. You be as I say, I will love you. This conditional love, whatever you are, I love you. This transforms the opponent. The moment you are giving love independent of their behavior, they have to change. That is a law of nature. All great saints, Buddha and all these people transformed greatest and the most heinous people on this earth only with that unselfish, unconditional love. We are not able to give that love to our own house people. So contradiction, whatever you are, I love you. That love transforms the soul. Internal transformation has to take place because tremendous force of the past lives is dragging them, driving them. They are helpless, and you are making them more helpless by withdrawing your love, separating and living your own way. How much of responsibility you have? How much can you sacrifice for others? That is life. If you can't sacrifice for others, there is no life at all. Life is one of unconditional love, unselfish love, and sacrifice. This brings perfect harmony, perfect movements, and calm and collective going, sahana bhavatu, sahana bhunaktu, sangachadvam samvadadvam. Let us go together, let us be together, be together. So that is possible only when we take up this. Be able to give or cultivate giving love independent of the behavior. So Sri Ramakrishna has asked these people to come and stay. And they are coming and staying. Family people are enjoying. Oh, just like my son has gone to foreign for studies. How proudly a mother says. Like that, they will be feeling, oh, he has gone for sadhana. So this is how Sri Ramakrishna is making them come and stay with them. Rakha, Latu, Harish, Ramlal and them had been staying with Sri Ramakrishna at the temple garden. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Yam found the master on the west porch of his room, engaged in conversation with Tantric. West porch. West porch is, from the room concept, it is towards the Ganges. One circular porch is there. That is west. Ganges is flowing southward there, Dakshinabhimukhi. M found Master on the west porch of his room engaged in conversation with a tantric devotee. He is not only tantric, he is a devotee also. The terms are very significant. A tantric devotee. The term devotee comes when he is devoted to the Master, accept the Sri Ramakrishna as his guide. May not be Guru, but as guide. He must be, tantric means he must have taken initiation somewhere. He has been introduced to the tantric path. But there are many people who show the path, but to guide, to walk with them, they need someone. Now, you go in this way, you will get that mountain, climb the mountain, you will see the river on the other side. If I say, go in this road, you will get mountain. Going in that road, what are the problems come? There may be a stream which you have to cross. There may be a river which you have to cross. There may be a forest. There may be huge slopes and climbs. And after getting a mountain, you imagine the mountaineering, climbing the mountain. The peak is visible. And climbing is not easy, but somebody to guide. Oh, this is a harsh path. There is a little small deviation. It takes 20 minutes more, but smoothly you will go. No obstruction. If you go here, you will have a lot of obstructions. So this is guidance. You use this path, So Ramakrishna, he is a tantric devotee. Devotee means he is often coming. The tantric was wearing an ochre cloth, means gerua, the orange colored almost. Orange, it's an orange color mixed with a little muddy color, that is black is mixed a little with it. Ochre cloth. Sri Ramakrishna asked him to sit by his side. Perhaps the Master intended, he asked him to sit. Means he has not entered into the conversation with him. Perhaps Master intended to instruct him through his talk with the tantric devotees. Asked him to sit. Perhaps Master intended to instruct him means M, not tantric. Through the talk with tantric devotees. He is talking with the tantric devotees, but it is an instruction to the person who is sitting by the side. Mahima Chakravarti had sent a letter to the Master. This is just a mention. Master to the tantric. It is a part of the tantric discipline to drink wine from a human skull. This wine is called Karana. Is that not so? Sri Ramakrishna is asking. In Tantras, there are two aspects of Tantras. One is looks like mysterious or uncommon to humans. It's esoteric science limited to a few who are capable of doing it, daring type. There is still others which they go by the left-hand path. That is, through enjoyments, beyond enjoyments. That path is there. Then these are to overcome fear, anxiety, and inner dirt, kama, krodha, lobha, lust, greed and all. Daring steps to as if they are going to destroy all these. Kapalikas and all. They don't withstand any kind of injustice, any kind of worldly things, like that type of going that path. One is yielding to enjoyments and struggling to go beyond it. One is not yielding to but opposing forcefully. And there is a third method where the divinization is most important. You cannot transcend this nature by any means. Divinize it. This divinization part is most important part in the Tantra. It is adopted by all good and great path, and this we call agamas, that has come down, agama. Shrutis are shruti, what is heard. Smritis we differentiate in a different way, independent of tantras. Tantras are definite path to God, but these are mixed up. One is the wild type of going, other is the yielding and trying to cross over. The another is divinizing everything comfortably. In everything bring God into picture, bring divine into picture, bring spirit into picture, spiritual vision. Everything in this, the most important part is God, the supreme Godhead. When there is no creation, nothing, no universe. When universe dissolves, like you are in deep sleep, when nothing is there, that alone exists. Unchanging eternal reality, that alone exists. When creation comes into picture, when with creation, the God, the Supreme One, unchangeable, eternal existence, that immediately participates in it without getting affected. It pervades it. It becomes that. Now, it is exactly like a water becoming ice in an ocean. Small blocks of ice are floating. Now, this block, it is water. It is water. But distinct from water, the ice are floating in the ocean. So many ice blocks are there floating in the ocean. This is pervaded by water, within and outside it is covered by water. The ice block, nothing is there except water. Water is pervading it. Water has become ice and is pervading within and within. This aspect of water which is pervading it as the object is called Sutratma, the inflowing. And the universe is floating in the same water of the ocean. That water in which it is floating, we call it substratum, adhara. God is the adhara. God has become the universe also and is pervading it, and the power which is maintaining this in that state of ice is called the nature, the Divine Mother. So which has created this, a power which has created the coldness, which has created the ice in the water, a power is needed. That power is called Divine Mother. And the power which is going to dissolve is called Divine Mother. What is maintaining it in that state of existence is called Divine Mother. It's a power. Power is created, power is maintaining, power is dissolving it. This power we call Divine Mother. Now you see, the whole universe is Divine Mother, or the God in the form of this God, or the Divine Mother, which is in the form of the eyes, This, it is God, universe is God. This aspect is given most important part in the tantras, which is process of divinization. This is the agamanas which we are all utilizing in Shaiva, Shaivagama, Shaktagama, Vaishnavagama. These are all sacred parts of the Tantra, most sacred parts, where the human tendencies are transcended by invoking the divine within, loving the divine within, loving the divine outside, and transcending the limitations and going. This is the most important part. This tantrika can be, a tantric can be a agama follower of divinization. They can be a tantrika of opposing and transcending. Like Aghoris and all these people, Kapalikas and all. And then there is the one who is yielding and trying to transcend, holding on to it and trying to struggle with it to transcend. These are also tantrikas. These are the lowest way of going, but still it is a path. Very few succeed, but it is a path. This is also a path. This is also a path. Now this tantric has more tendencies towards the divinization aspect, and though he belongs to the middle path as if, but he is wearing the ochre cloth, not the red ones that they usually use. And he is coming to Sri Ramakrishna because he wants his tendency. He has come into that fold of tantrics, but he has created a tendency towards, now Sri Ramakrishna is transforming his consciousness. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.